In this video, we'll look at the basic traits of the best leaders and how you may use them to become a strong and good leader. Welcome to Thrive Tastic. If you're new here, why not hit that subscribe button and join our community? And as always, guys, give this video a thumbs up for that YouTube algorithm. Number 1. Guide your path by truth. Truth is the great equalizer. It is unconcerned with what you want, whether it's context or the viewpoint of others. The truth is unquestionably factual. It is a situation's reality. The most effective leaders are rooted in truth. When you start lying to others, or worse, to yourself, you're no longer on the right track. You're shattering the cornerstones of what will get you to your destination. An effort is great, but it is never enough. It is always assessed by results and data. Data and experimentation drive teams by moving the discussion from I think to I know. Be aware of the truth at all times, then organize the information in any way you see fit. But always be aware of where you stand. Number 2. Put your mission above your ego. If you want to be a true leader, your efforts should be driven by the mission rather than your ego. Your ego will forsake everyone else in order to get what it wants. A leader forgoes his or her ego in order to provide for the needs of others. This divides true leaders from pretenders. For some, the company's mission is simply something they must post on the company's website. Whereas for others, the mission reflects a public contract they make with themselves. Take appropriate action and always play the long game. Number 3. If you don't care about your people, they won't care about your mission. Contemplate what your mission is. What is the mission of your company? And what is the mission of your employee? If these three do not align, you're not prepared for the next level. You're a manager because of your title. However, your people will determine whether or not you are a leader. At this point in your journey, exercise extreme caution. If you don't follow number 2 and 3, you're done as a leader. Remember, the greatest achievements are made not by those who do the most, but by those who do the most for others. Number 4. Accept responsibility, even if the outcome is not what you intended. As a leader, you're responsible for the end result. At the end of the game, what does the scoreboard say? Did you come out on top? That's right, it's all about the results. They have an impact on your leadership credibility. If your team fails, it will be your fault. It is your responsibility to raise morale prior to the battle. They'll go out into the world under your direction, training, and vision to win your battles, but you can't win on your own. If you win, it's a team effort. If you lose, it's because you failed to put them in a winning position. Being right isn't always enough. Number 5. The most effective leaders invest in themselves. Great leaders aren't born great. They work hard to become so. They prioritize investing in themselves. Every great leader we've ever met is a reader. They are always building connections and learning from others. They attend events, speak at events, and learn from those who have gone before them. The difference is in how you spend the money you're investing in yourself to ensure a positive return on your investment. It's as if you're stealing from the teacher if you had taken advantage of a great online course, while a bad online course is similar to a teacher stealing from you. Look for online courses that will teach you skills that you can use for the rest of your life. Investing resources in the right things will completely change your life. Number 6. The leader sets the standard. The pace is set by the team leader. The team leader establishes the schedule and the expected work ethic. You can't expect others to do more than you expect of yourself. When people see their boss working twice as hard as them, they're more willing to work harder themselves. Everyone despises the image of the manager who sits around all day doing nothing but tries to take credit for any accomplishment. Don't be one of those people. How can you expect your team to be all in on the mission if you aren't? As a leader, you're never too big to do the little things. They shouldn't see you're building safety nets for yourself but not for them. They need to see you working magic on their behalf as a leader before they believe magic exists. Until then, it's all promises and fairy tales. Number 7. Make sure everybody on the boat wants to go where you're heading. It's possible that the people who work for you are only there for the paycheck. They have no intention of following you to your destination. By chance, these people end up on your boat. Maybe they were interested at first, but now they aren't. Maybe you shifted gears as a leader in the middle of the game. It is your responsibility to determine who these individuals are and what their expectations are. Moving forward necessitates the system being in sync, with everyone paddling at the same time, like an optimized Viking ship with you pointing in the right direction. Number 8. Don't sacrifice a group to please the individual. Always keep an objective eye on everything. If there is a misalignment, don't be scared to release those who don't see the vision. Find out what they are worth. Find out what motivates them, and whether they are a long-term team player or not. You can trust each other if you're vibing together, laughing together, and making fun of each other. When the time comes, everyone works together to complete the task. One great quote goes, "An all-star team beats an all-star team every time." And we truly believe you need to know you can count on others to do their part so you can focus on yours. Leadership is about making the whole greater than the sum of its parts. The total value of the team is greater than the sum of its parts. In today's digital world, where practically everything, especially information, is only one click away, and self-improvement became a trend along with courses about leadership. While I'm giving you some tips in today's video, I would also like to learn from you. So I'm going to ask you guys, what is that one leadership lesson that you have encountered and learned that made a great impact in your life as well as your career? Please let us know in the comment section down below. Number 9. Treat employees like they make a difference, and they will. You don't have to supervise them. You're not doing your job properly if you do. Tell people how to do a job, and you'll get workers who believe they'll do a good job, and you'll get leaders. The perfect combination of heart and mind results in great leadership. Neither is good enough on its own to gain both trust and respect. Ideally, each member of your team should be able to act independently in their own activity lane as long as they are aware of the overall vision to which they will contribute. Great team players don't question, "How can I help?" They simply help. This is an excellent approach to determine who are committed to growth and who are not. Those who take initiative should always be rewarded. If you're an employee, figure out how to address a problem that your organization is facing on your own, and then offer your idea to the upper management. If it's good, they'll ask you to finish it, and that's how you advance in the world. Number 10. Develop your people, and they will help your business grow. Remember that your people are resources as valuable as your business. Great leaders consider how they can improve the lives of those who do the work. Here's what we'll tell you. Make yourself indispensable, and your earning potential is limitless. There is always room for improvement. As long as an employee brings twice as much value for the company, there should never be a limit on how much they can earn. Of course, you want your people to be smart, be capable of solving complicated problems, and have a set of diverse skills to do so. For this to happen, get your employees courses, therapy, performance coaches, or subscriptions to any useful and reliable apps that will help them grow. Number 11. Don't be hasty in providing solutions. Leaders are the business world's parental figures. Your job is not to solve all problems for your employees, but to raise them to be strong enough to sort things out on their own. It's your responsibility to train them and ensure that they have the necessary tools to solve the problem. Leaders do not create greatness. Rather, they recognize it and foster an environment in which people can do their best work. Number 12. Praise in public, criticize in private. Your people want to know that you have their back. We're all afraid of public humiliation. According to one study, public speaking is ranked higher than death in the hierarchy of fears. We're afraid of being wrong in public, but we take joy in public victories. So take advantage of that. Develop a habit of emphasizing the great work of your specific member and praise them for the job well done. However, if they performed poorly or made a mistake, that would be on you for not seeing it coming. What you can do is take responsibility and use this opportunity to teach them in private. You'll see that they will appreciate the thought since you didn't criticize them in public. Number 13. Communicate clearly. Here's one of the biggest blunders we used to make early in our careers. Stop expecting employees to understand what you're thinking. Ask yourself, did I explain, teach, and guide this individual to take the required action in the way I intended? If not, it's your fault if they didn't carry it out according to your expectations. They were never aware of your expectations in the first place. A leader creates a safe environment for his or her employees and a clear direction to success for both the employees and the organization. By having a deeper grasp of the reality in which they all live, a leader eliminates uncertainty for others around them. I'll give you a clear example of this. A friend of mine was working in a company that is under some financial troubles. However, none of the executives or managers gives a clear status of the company, saying it is for confidentiality purposes or for rumors not to spread. However, the employees of the said company are neither blind nor deaf. They're under so much difficulty that even without an official statement, they feel and understand that everything is not fine, and exaggerated and baseless rumors started spreading out instead. The employees grow anxious by the day that the quality of their work degraded. My friend resigned since he doesn't know whether the management has a workable plan or not, or even a word of encouragement whatsoever. He said that if the management was just a little transparent, he would have stuck around. This is an actual example of where clear communication and direction is important. Number 14. The leader shapes the future. Leaders must be adaptive, confident, and willing to challenge the existing norm. Your employees are unable to look as far ahead as you do. They have no idea what's going to happen next, and they don't have the ability to connect dots into the future like you do. They are counting on you to create the future and then disclose it to them. Most employees live in the present, whereas most leaders live in the future. You are responsible for shaping the future in which all of you will live, and you should take that responsibility seriously. Number 15. Make things happen. A great leader keeps a team focused on the basics. The wheel keeps on turning while they're setting up the next play. While your team's efforts are straightforward, when that breakthrough occurs, your efforts become exponential. The team witnesses your capacity to significantly increase everyone's chances of success. That is how trust is built. Do exactly what you claim you'll do. You're responsible for creating the chance by passing the ball to them, and it all comes down to their mastery of the basics after that. When you do this, you're acting like an army general riding out in front of a battalion. You instill trust in them about the mission's effectiveness in their gear. Seeing you perform remarkable things makes them more likely to believe that they too have a shot to win. Your employees should think like bees, while you, the boss, should think like lions. They're focusing on day-to-day, and you just make sure you take down the big praise so everyone is certain they'll eat. Thank you guys for sticking out until the end. For that, I'll be sharing you some useful life hacks. 1. Make a list of things that make you happy. 2. Make a list of things you do every day. 3. Compare the lists and adjust accordingly. Since you only have one life, you might as well spend it doing the things that make you happy. Things that give you meaning and fulfillments. To wrap up today's video, I want you guys to remember the following if you're striving to become a good and strong leader. 1. Find the right talent. 2. Bring them together. 3. Empower the right talent. 4. Inspire the right talent. 5. Guide the right talent. 6. Grow the right talent. 7. Reward the right talent. Your role as a leader is to open doors for others who might not have been able to open them themselves, and see whether they're willing to walk through them. That is how you win in the long run, and we sincerely hope you do. Thank you for watching this Thrive-tastic video. So if you found it valuable, consider subscribing to our channel and joining our awesome community. And if you're still hungry for more, we handpicked this awesome Thrive-tastic video for you to watch next.